my friends, and I'm going to do a little chat about something that I thought I didn't have. And it's a classic masterpiece, a TV show made in the late 70s, and it is Fawlty Towers. This is the edition, what was the special edition, mark the 30th anniversary of one of the greatest sitcom comedies British TV has ever seen. Every episode of the BAFTA-winning sitcom has been fantastically remastered, and for the first time ever, John Cleese provides audio comments on all 12 episodes. So this is the DVD. That's the picture of them as I open it up. And one DVD locked into there. So here we go. I like how they put that with the Fawlty Towers. And there's Mrs. Fawlty. And that's the bar. Picture of the bar. And picture of the restaurant. No, the kitchen. That's the kitchen. And that's like the picture of there. All of them. I'll just tuck these CDs back in before I tell you more about it. Because there was only 12 episodes, 2 seasons of Fawlty Towers. They split it into 2 seasons because they wrote one in one year and another in a later year, and that's why. And there was only 12 episodes. So the first season 1, A Touch of Class, The Builder, The Wedding Party, The Hotel Inspector, The Migrating Night, The Germans, and then season 2 you got The Commandant's Prophecy, The Physio, The Wharfdale Salad, The Keeper, and The Keeper, The Anniversary, and Basil the Rat. And here we got a little booklet of it. And The Famous Moose. So, pictures from the series and that. So at the time, set in a 70s Torquay hotel, Fawlty Towers is one of the famous fictional sitcoms comedy British TV has ever seen. The first series completes a 6 episodes, was originally broadcast on BBC Two between the 19th of September and the 24th of October 1975. A satisfied customer, we should have him stuffed. Second series was broadcast 4 years later, with the first 5 episodes shown between 19th of February to the 26th of March 1997. 1979, I mean. 12 of the final episodes were broadcasted later. Later that year on the October 25th of October. There's Basil and that, and there's Sybil. So the conclusion for Fawlty Towers was born in the General House Gen Eagles Hotel on a Tuesday, the 12th of May 1971. The Fawlty Towers, the Monty Python Flying Circus team were staying at a Torquay holiday whilst filming the hotel at the time was a man of an influence rude called Donald Sinclair. The team encountered with the rude hosts were to become influenced. Sinclair complained regularly regarding Terry Gideon's table manners, using a knife and fork to cut his food, thus switching the knife and fork into the right hand to eat. He allegedly told Gideon that we don't eat like that in this country. There was also a case of mistaken identity with Eric Idle's bag. Eric left his bag on the front door of the hotel. When he returned later that day, he could not find it. Idle asked Sinclair if he had seen the missing bag. Sinclair replied that it was over the other side of the garden wall. When questioned why it had been put there over the wall, Sinclair explained that they thought it might have been a bomb, as they had had some problems with the staff record recently. So that's how they got the ideas. And there's Manuel and Polly. You have to forget him. He from Barcelona. With the expense of John Cleese, the Monty Python team decided to move to a friendly Impact Hotel. Cleese chose to stay on at the Gleneagles phase by Sinclair and his rude dislike of guests. Cleese even invited his wife, the actress Collie Boone, to stay with him, where the pair of them observed Sinclair's either behaviour. When Cleese decided to leave Monty Python after 3 years, the BBC were eager to sign him up for his own series. Cleese appeared Jim Gilmore, the head of light entertainment at BBC, with a notable for a written something with Connie to which Gilbert agreed. Cleves and Cleves and Boone decided to draw up their experience at the Glenna Eagle, and Fawlty Towers was created. In the beginning, the desire of Basil and Manuel was written by Cleves, while Boone wrote the female characters. As time went on, they guaranteed begin to complete their work. Eagerly ended up writing all the dialect together. Whilst the major of scenes were filmed in the BBC studios, the building used for the extent of Fawlty Towers was Woodburn's Garage, Country Club in Barn End, Buckinghamshire. Sadly, the original building was later destroyed by fire, and the Country Club has subsequently been demolished. And as you can see, the sketch where he's sitting in his car. The first episode of Fawlty Towers, entitled Touch of Class, was broadcast on BBC Two at 9 o'clock on Friday, September 19th of September 75. There you go. And the people who starred in it, even Bernard Cribbin starred in it as well. Don't mention the war. I mentioned it once, but I think I got away with it right, all right. Although Fawlty Towers is now considered one of the greatest sitcoms of its time, the incarnation received from the press and public were mutual. In fact, none of the episode made it into the top 10 viewing figures. However, by the time the last episode had been broadcast, the show had become immensely popular. The viewing viewers had rose drastically, and the BBC took the decision to repeat all 6 episodes straight away. The series won the 1975 British Academy Award for comedy, the best comedy series, and in 76 John Cleese was awarded the Royal TV Society Programme Award. By 78, the series had been sold to 45 TV stations in 17 countries. The press and public put pressure on Cleese and Boone to write another series, but the pair wanted to be sure that they could recapture the magic of the first. During the period, Cleese and Boone's marriage declined, and the pair in turn to divorced in 1976. But continuing to write together, it took 4 years for the second series to appear on the screens, with their first episode commissioned properly, being broadcast on a Monday, 19th of February 1979. During the production of the second series, an industrial dispute at the BBC caused of 1 week's delay of filming. The strike resolved in a 6-episode Basil the Rat began broadcasting 6 months after the rest of the series on the 20th of October 79. This turned out to be a probably boost for the series, as the ITV network was on strike at the time. So the public was only left with the two BBC channels to choose. Right, well, I'm going to have to lie down then. No, I won't. I'm going to hit some guests. That's another saying from me, as you can see from Fawlty Towers. And Fawlty Towers remained as popular today as it has ever been. Has it ever been, with the series still enjoyed endlessly, repeats on TV, which is quite a feast considering there were only ever 12 episodes made. Its magic format is a winning contribute and a fabulous writing comedy time of the flamboyant characters. And hold on. You can see in the bit Basil doing his German walk. And this is my little talk about Fawlty Towers, one of John Cleeves' successful series. And I meant to talk about this when I did the one about Monty Python, but I forgot I had this somewhere. So this is my little chat about the old famous Fawlty Towers and the 12 episodes that's been made by John Cleeves, written by John Cleeves and Connie Boom. There was his wife, and there's the characters, the main characters: Basil, Ethel, I can't think of a name, and Manuel, because Manuel was from Barcelona and he always get in trouble and he had that rat and that. And this is where I say my fond farewell for my little speech about Fawlty Towers, a classic BBC series what has been a success all over the world, and even funny, it is still funny now, and even though it was only with 6 episodes made, it was still a success. And I'll say a fond farewell for now, and I hope you enjoy my little chat about Fawlty Towers, and telling you all 12 episodes and that's of the series. And I'll bid you. They had made a stage show of it. They've made there is a stage show what's been. I know it's been in the West End, and one of the characters is Paul Nicholas, who plays the general, the major. I mean, and he plays the major in the show. You know, the theatre show, and what they've used. They use parts from the TV series and that's been a successful run. And I'll say a fond farewell for now. And if you enjoy this little chat about Fawlty Towers and you want to join me again, you are more than welcome. And subscribe, press the notification, press the thumbs up, and I'll catch you next time. And be safe, be good to each other. And whenever you watch this, morning, noon and night, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you are safe and well. And I'll say goodbye for now and catch you next time.